Proud of my, hey, I went to the Wharton School of Finance. I was a really good student.
I went to an Ivy League college. I was a nice student. I did very well. I'm a very intelligent person.
Because of my genius, okay?
Trust me, I'm like a smart person.
I don't know what I said. I don't remember.
For 40 years, Donald Trump has told the same story. He went to Wharton, the best school, the hardest to get into. The professors came to him.
We have both been immortalized on social media by our former president, Donald Trump.
Yeah, he's so stupid. Look at the lame, inane things that he said. He's so stupid.
He was brilliant. He was number one. He has told this story at rallies in Ohio, at press conferences, in the Rose Garden, on the White House lawn, and on social media at 2 in the morning, when the impulse to remind America of his genius apparently becomes impossible to resist. On Tuesday night, Jimmy Kimmel walked out carrying a folder. Not a slim folder, a thick one, stamped on the cover. He set it on his desk before he said a single word. The audience leaned forward. If you grew up in a time when your credentials meant exactly what you earned and nothing more, you already understood what was about to happen. Kimmel looked at the audience. He said, "So the president has been telling us for 40 years that he got into Wharton on pure intellect, that the school was amazed, that the professors were in awe." He paused. He opened the folder. He said, "I want to show you the application." He pulled out the first page.
I'm highly educated. I went to the Wharton School of Finance. I went to the Wharton School of Finance. I went to the Wharton School of Finance.
I went to the Wharton School of Finance. I was a very fine student.
He said, "This is the standard Wharton application. Academic record, test scores, personal statement." He ran his finger down the page. He said, "Now, here is what we know about Donald Trump's academic record before Wharton. He attended Fordham University for 2 years. His grades at Fordham," he paused, "have never been released. He has refused every request to release them. The man who calls himself a genius has never shown his grades. Not once. Not from high school. Not from Fordham. Not from Wharton." The audience laughed. Kimmel did not. He pulled out the second page. He said, "But here is the part that is actually in the record." He said, "In 1966, the same year Donald Trump applied to transfer to Wharton, his father, Fred Trump, made a significant donation to the University of Pennsylvania." He set the page down so the cameras could zoom in. The donation, he said, was directed specifically toward the construction of a new building on the Penn campus. He looked up. He said, "The building broke ground 4 months after Donald Trump was accepted." The studio went quiet. The laughter had stopped. Something heavier had replaced it. Kimmel set the second page aside and picked up the third. He said, "Now I want to read you something. This is from a classmate of Trump's at Wharton, a fellow student who graduated the same year." He said, I quote, "Donald Trump was not in any of the advanced seminars. He was not known as a serious student. He did not distinguish himself in any academic way. I have no memory of him being considered special or particularly smart." He set the page down. He said, "That is not a political opponent. That is a classmate at the school, in the year, in the room." The audience sat with that because it was not delivered as a punchline. It was delivered as a document. Kimmel leaned back. He said, "For 40 years, one man has been telling America he is a genius because of a degree from a school his father's money helped him enter." He said, "I am not saying he is not smart." He paused. He said, "I am saying a genius does not need his father to write a check to prove it." The studio rose slowly, the way an audience rises when a comedian has stopped being a comedian and started being something else entirely. Trump posted the next morning. He said Kimmel had terrible ratings. He said Wharton was the best school and he was very proud of his degree. He did not address the donation. He did not release his grades. He did not name the building. The folder was still on Kimmel's desk. 3 pages. 40 years. One timeline. Subscribe to the narrative brief and turn on notifications. He called it genius. Kimmel found the application. The application did the rest. The patterns repeat. We slow them down.